Hello, good morning and welcome to another vlog. Today we are having a full roast dinner in celebration of Thanksgiving and any excuse frankly, and then this evening we're going into town for Chris's 40th birthday / wedding celebrations, which are happening at the base of the Gherkin.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
We also have to decide on where we're going to eat in Berlin when we get there on Friday. Probably have to book somewhere because it's a Friday night, and probably need to finish packing in earnest today, because if we don't do it this weekend, we're unlikely to do it next week. As you can see, it's a very miserable grey day. Started off lovely, but I think this weekend's going to be slightly grey. It's probably getting us used to what it's going to be like in Berlin. Not especially cold actually, although Berlin's a lot windier, but sort of bright and grey. So we're going to have to try out some jackets and see what's actually too warm. Not a problem I expected to have in winter in Germany. Nonetheless, it's quite mild, and it's kind of causing havoc with our planning. Nevertheless, there'll be Glühwein everywhere, which is what I want, and currywurst, and so I should be happy for a good 4 days. We have made it to at least, Bank of England and the Royal Exchange. We're heading for the Gherkin, which is probably up here-ish somewhere, I'm guessing.
Incredible. Like Gail and Dawn having their own drinks. Thank you so much. I mean, it was just an incredible thing. We had an amazing day. It was a fantastic time. We wish you all could have been there, but we chose to be selfish and do it our way, as the song goes. So, thank you so much, and we're both so happy that you can all celebrate our wedding today and be part of this. I'd also like to say thank you very much to all of you who are my friends from way gone back.
We're out in Richmond for breakfast. Huevos and full cooked thingy in the tube. So we just had breakfast, as you saw, in all bar one, because it's 2-for-1 breakfasts. We're now here in New Malden to visit Aldi and Matalan and maybe Argos, because that's what Sunday's all about, shopping. So today's all about food. This is our Thanksgiving meal part 2. It involves the second half of a chicken, green beans and bacon bits, roasted vegetables, sweet potato mash. There's some stuffing over there. There's gravy just coming out of the microwave, and it looks excellent. This is the last part of our faux Thanksgiving meal. World's smallest pumpkin pies, bought from Whole Foods to compare with the massive one that I made a few weeks ago. Good morning, it is Monday. It is the start of a short week because Friday morning very early we get up and we get on a plane and we go to Germany. Before then, packing has to be completed, obviously. Also, a fair amount of present wrapping has to occur in order to maintain the secrecy of the presents. That will also be occurring today. And before that, I actually need to pick a couple of presents up which have been delivered to a click and collect store, which is a handy little service that Amazon has, which is about half a mile down the road. So I'm going to do that now before all hell breaks loose and the wind and the rain comes, because otherwise I will be wet, and more importantly, so will the presents. So yesterday it was incredibly windy when we got back from our various shopping, and some storm probably has a name, they all do now. I'm going to call him Gary. Storm Gary gave everything a bit of a battering. Doesn't look to be too much damage at the moment today, but yeah, it was reasonably unpleasant outside, and it's coming through again sort of today, along with some strong winds, along with some strong rain, I should say, very shortly. So that's why I've got to make a dash for it, because I'm also this week, Wednesday, I'm up at USP doing some planning for some New Year's distribution, and that only leaves me Tuesday and Thursday to do everything else I need to do before we go away, which includes uploading last week's vlog, because I've been a bit rubbish at it recently. I have now met both of the targets I set myself for vlogging this year, but I've also got a bit lax. And last week's vlog, it will go up probably on time, unlike most of them this week, but it's very short because I kept thinking I'd actually vlog things and I hadn't, which shows part of the problem really. I'm telling you this because A, it means I'm vlogging, and B, it's me making excuses, so there we go. And plus I didn't actually get out a lot last week, so other than attending meetings and what have you, it's my own fault. I could have done that, but I didn't. So this week, here we are, out in the great grey yonder. I'm also getting used to wearing this massive winter jacket again, because I'm going to be lugging it around cold and windy Berlin. I've forgotten how heavy it is, so I thought I'd sort of give my shoulders a bit of time to adjust. It is a bit like carrying a dead sheep over your shoulder, in case you were wondering. There we go, I've got it. It's enormous, but yet the poor guy who wasn't working yesterday when it was delivered couldn't find it anywhere in the shop. So we kind of turned the shop a little bit upside down. Underneath all his deliveries of pot noodles and what's-its, there it was. So that's a good job done. Anyway, it is also quite heavy, so I might have to put this camera down so I can hold it. So it's December the 1st today, so happy Advent calendar day. It's not technically the first day of Advent. Advent calendars start before Advent. Advent is not the whole of December, it's the 12 days leading up to. But anyway, let's move beyond the technicalities of an ancient religious festival and chocolate and move to why we're going to Berlin on Friday, which is very, very close. I've been to Berlin a couple of times before. Don't think Crystal's ever been. Two of my grandparents were lived in Berlin. Sorry, only one of them was born there. So it's kind of, you know, got family importance. So that's one reason to go. Also, it's a fascinating city, as you might imagine. It's been touched by war more than once and been changed many times and subdivided. And it's quite a fascinating place. Plus the Germans do Christmas incredibly well, so Christmas markets and Glühwein, it's a good time of year to go. I've never actually been any time other than December. I'm assured it's fantastic in the summer as well. One day, hopefully, get to see that. Also, as it's the 1st of December, you'll note that I'm not doing Vlogmas in the way that I did it last year. I will try and do, obviously, several videos whilst I'm in Berlin, and then maybe slightly more frequent ones over the Christmas week, but I'm not going to do daily ones because it takes over your life completely, and you know, I need to actually earn money, not just spend my time doing other things. So there'll be a few more videos over the December period is what I'm saying, a few more than normal, but not one every day. I'm sure you're also glad of that. Good morning. It's not, good afternoon. I'm less than 24 hours from Berlin. The planes are going overhead, taunting me, but we leave very early tomorrow morning, so this will be the last day of this vlog. Then there'll be a couple of vlogs from Berlin. I say from, I won't actually get to do them until I get back, but they'll be about a week later basically. So that's very exciting, and I'm pretty much packed. I've pretty much done everything. Just a few odds and ends to tidy up, and a few more Christmas present ideas that require a bit of thought. I'm hoping to buy a few whilst we're out there in Germany anyway. But right now I just need to buy some bits for lunch. Crystal's got her Christmas party this evening for work, so I also need to buy some bits for dinner. So she gets back quite late, and then we go to bed immediately because we've got to be up at 4:30, which I'm assured is a time that exists in the morning. So I've just been into Richmond. I've spent more money than... it's the second most expensive thing I've ever bought, I think. Anyway, I still haven't decided whether this is going in the vlog. It might do. Because I'm really... my brain is preoccupied, and I still have a few things to do before I go to sleep. The problem is you get to this point just before you go on holiday, and you think you've done everything, and because you feel that you've done everything, your mind starts going, you haven't done everything, you can't have done everything, it's not that easy, you're going on holiday, surely you must have planned this. And and now I'm second guessing myself. So this is going really well. I'll get back to you. So as you can see, I've done quite well with the old Christmas wrapping so far, which is good because it now has to pause until I get back and also until I have some more presents to wrap, which is the next big problem. So I thank you very much for watching the vlog. I hope you will subscribe because the next 2 vlogs will be from Berlin. And that should be quite exciting because I haven't been there in quite a number of years and I'm very much looking forward to it, and there'll be Christmas markets and Glühwein galore. So I hope you will join me then. See you for now.